morning. Welcome to the 21 Days of Vego, and today is day 20. Dun dun dun. That's awesome. Day 20, and tomorrow's day 21. It's the last day. I hope that everybody's feeling really good. I'm quite sleepy this morning. It's Sunday morning, so I don't do any exercise on the weekends. I mean, I go for a walk and stuff like that, but I just chill. So I'm in a very chilled mood today. So this morning I'm gonna make a fry up, the big fry up that we've done in the weeks on your meal plan. We've done that before a couple of times. Gotta have it on a Sunday. Has to be done on a Sunday, 100%. And then for lunchtime, I'm gonna have a salad, something light. You guys could do whatever you like. I'm gonna put a salad on the meal plan, but have something light because then we're gonna have a bit of a higher carb meal tonight and have a seed roast, like a nut roast, but it's like a seed roast. So that's going to be really nice. Probably start preparing that quite early in the afternoon. And we can have some low carb veggies with that and some gravy. So I've got about a quarter of a Swede left. So I'm going to make some roast Swede with it instead of roast potatoes and see how that goes. But yeah, so it's Sunday roast. It's got to be done. So I hope that you're still feeling motivated and you're still following along the 21 Days of Vegan and you've made it this far. As I said last night, you should be really, really proud of yourself. That's an amazing accomplishment. And tomorrow is the last day it's the last day of the everyday guidance that I've been giving you guys. Tomorrow is going to be decision day for all of you. It's going to be, do you want to continue with this ketogenic vegan diet? Or maybe you want to continue with a ketogenic vegetarian diet or even a meat eating diet. Maybe you like it, but like, yeah, veganism isn't for me. That's fair enough. Or do you want to stop and go back to eating carbohydrates again, which is fine too. Like I said, neither is better than the other. So tomorrow will be a bit of a conclusion day. I'm gonna make another video after the end of the 21 Days of Vego, which will be guidance for anyone that wants to come out of keto, because you shouldn't. You should not just start eating loads of carbohydrates from day 22 if you want to go back, because your body has adapted to using fat for fuel. So if you do want to start coming out of keto, you need to do it in small increments. So you need to go up by 10 to 20 grams of carbs a day, and then you want to go down by 10 to 20 grams of fat a day, and then adjust your protein where necessary. And you need to do that over the process of about 2 weeks until you get back to a normal level. But you'll find that you're still going to want to track your food. You're going to realise that you were eating loads more before. So I'm going to make a video about that for after these 21 days for anyone that does want to come out of it. So I'm going to guide you out of it too. If you do just suddenly stop eating keto and go back to eating carbs, what will happen is you will bloat up. You get loads of water weight on, and you'll also put a lot of fat on, because your body will change those carbohydrates into glucose and store it as fat, because it's not using them as energy yet. So you put weight on basically, and we don't want that to happen. So I've successfully stopped the ketogenic diet 3 times now, and I've done it in increments, and I haven't put on any weight through that process. And it's only been about a month or 2 later where I've started to put on weight a little bit more, which is what made me go back to eating keto, because if anything, it does maintain. But for all of you that do want to continue with the 21 days of keto, with eating keto, there's gonna be another video in another week's time. So it's gonna make it up to around 30 days, but it's gonna be one last video to conclude the whole month of eating keto. And I'm going to give you some tips of where to go from there and some advice. But enjoy today, enjoy Sunday. Another recipe that I'm going to do today is making some keto ketchup. Because I found myself that I like to have a bit of ketchup with things. And it's extra carbs, don't really need to have that. So I'll show you how to make some keto ketchup later on today as well. So yeah, day 20, congratulations, and the sun is shining. It's a nice day. Finally. Yeah, I'll see you later on for those recipes. Have a great day. Well done. You're doing so well. Good evening. So tonight, as promised, we're going to have a keto vegan roast. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So we're going to be making like a nut roast, but it's made out of seeds instead, seeds and hemp hearts. So let's have a proper nice Sunday dinner when it's cold outside and you just want to have something comforting. So eat a portion of this seed loaf is only 3 grams of carbs, so that's awesome. You can have loads. Yum, yum, yum. Right, let's show you what's in it. In the seed loaf, we're going to have herbs and spices. And we've got pumpkin seeds, hemp hearts, almond flour, but I don't think I've got enough, so I'm going to add a little bit of coconut flour in there. And there's meant to be half a cup of mushrooms, but I think I've got 2 mushrooms, so I'm adding a little courgette to build up that. And 1 small onion. These are tiny, so I'm counting them as 1. So that's in the loaf. And then we're going to do some roast veggies. So we've got 2 courgettes, and then we're going to have about 1/4 of a Swede, and I don't know why I put 4 there. There's going to be two carrots. So we're going to roast these. We're going to prepare these on a leek as well, possibly. It might be a bit overkill. So yeah. So first, I'm going to prepare the veggies. So I put some rapeseed oil in here, and some thyme, and some garlic, and also basil and salt. A bit of oregano oil, and I'm going to shake. Basically, I'm going to put these in here. Shake them about. Get them nice and coated. And once they are coated, just put them on there. And I'm going to do the same with the rest of these. So I'm going to put the courgette in here. With that shake, now I'm going to cook the courgette on a different pan because they're cooked quicker. So I'm making potatoes for Mark. So I'm going to cook the potatoes and the Swede together because I think that'll take a long time. Cool. So I'm going to just sort that out, and I'm going to put the camera up there and we'll carry on. And 2 carrots, and put them in 1 pan. And I'll put the Swede here and the potato there, and they're all ready now to go in. I'm preheating the oven to 220 degrees. And so now we're going to make the loaf, and then they can all go in together. And we're going to boil the cabbage and the leek to have with it. Obviously make the gravy. So one of the first things you want to do is have your tin and put just like a tiny bit of oil in there and brush it around. If you've got a pastry brush. Why do I never find a pastry brush just as I'm... Oh yeah, I think it's totally disappeared. If you haven't got a pastry brush, just get a tissue. Use a tissue to spread it all around. There we go, and you can just leave that to one side. So we're going to want to, let's put these here. We're going to saute the mushrooms, courgette, and onions, and garlic. garlic and leave everything to saute for about 5 minutes. I forgot to mention that we're using some flaxseed oil or linseed oil, and we're going to put that into a bowl with some water to make, as you all know, flax egg again. So it's a tablespoon of flaxseed. And then with 3 tablespoons of warm water. So just like that, a little bit of that, mix it all around. And then just leave that for 5 minutes. And that will be ready. It's like the oldest food processor in the world, but apparently it works really well. So half a cup of sunflower seeds. 100 grams. Oh, that's good. 100 grams exactly. And then 1 cup of hemp hearts. Part is 164 grams. We're going to mix these together before we add any more ingredients. Let's see. Now we want half a cup of almond flour. I don't know if I've got half a cup, so I might be adding a bit of coconut flour to it. Which is 66 grams. I'll just add this mixture. And I'm also going to be adding 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And so it says, and it's some of your favourite spices, so I'm going to be using some very wintry ones, so some thyme, about a teaspoon of thyme, some basil, garlic, and a bit of pepper. So mix that together a little bit. Excellent. You can even taste it. So now we're going to transfer this mixture to the bowl. very well. Mix all of this up in a large bowl. So first off, we're going to want to get our veggies. Then we're going to add the flax as well. And then also the dry mixture. And then you should have what looks like kind of paste like that, ready to go into the pan. Okay, so once that is all nicely mixed in and you're happy, get your tin and we're going to push it all in. So it was like that. So we can now put them into the oven for 40 to 45 minutes. And that's the bread, the potatoes and the courgettes. It's not bread, the loaf, you know what I mean. 40 minutes, there we go. So I'm going to tidy up this mess I've made and I will be back in 40 minutes. So all I'm going to do now is wait for that to cook and I'm going to boil the leek and the cabbage and then it's going to be ready, so and make the gravy. So I will be back later on with the finished piece and you guys enjoy doing that too and I'll show you how it all turns out. Enjoy. I felt bad leaving you all on your own to finish off by yourself, so I thought I'd just show you how I do cook the leek and the cabbage. Everything's nearly done, it's about 5 minutes away. I always leave it for a little bit longer just to be sure. So we are going to boil the leek in water and the cabbage in water, and I'm going to season that afterwards, and that's what I want to show you. Cool. And we're just going to boil that for about 10 minutes or so now. And while it's boiling, I'm going to check on the roasted stuff, and if they look done, I'm going to turn the oven right down. Okay, I'm going to say that the seed loaf is done. Ta-da! It's gone very brown on top, so that needs to cool for a while. So I'm going to let that cool. Let's just, to make sure it's done, just get a knife. Pop it into the middle. And then, ouch, that's done. We're gonna let that cool there. That's 4 servings, so you've got like, you know, a few slices each. Not bad, not bad. This stuff's looking rather nice. That's basically done, I reckon. Yeah, but I'll leave it in there anyway until it's ready to serve. While this is boiling, let's put a bit of salt in it, and if you've got any, a bit of red wine vinegar or white. Once that is done, we're going to put some margarine in it. and some salt and pepper. Make it nice. And then once it's been drained, just gonna mix in like half a spoon. Oh, that's lush. Really nice. Do the same. Well, not the same treatment, but same with the bleach, just rinse it off. Drain it. Okay, and now turn everything else off and serve it up. And I will be back this time with the finished article. Well done. And here we have the finished piece. Yum, yum, yum. That is a good roast. Yummy. If you made this and it looks like this or better, well done. I hope you have a really nice Sunday evening roast. Tomorrow is the last day of the 21 days of keto. So enjoy this meal tonight and have a really healthy start tomorrow. I'll be there with you tomorrow. And just well done on how far you've got so far. This is amazing. I really hope that this has helped you and that you're feeling good and it's really given you the confidence to get into keto without worrying about it, and it's got rid of some of the myths that you've heard about it. But yeah, well done for your Sunday, and I hope you've had a really relaxed, chilled day. And I will see you tomorrow morning for the last day, day 21 of the 21 Days of Vego. Well done, so proud of you.